Tonight, the two guys started just sort of jotting down what their sort of favoured 11 is from now till the end of the season to try and get the results that Manchester United need. If everyone's fit and everyone's available, this is what you've gone with. Let's go with yours first of all, Paul. Maybe you could just sort of explain to us why you've gone, not just with the personnel, but also the formation.
Yeah, well, I'm always it's a 4-4-1-1 really, as I see it, with a Manchester United way. I think the goalkeeper explains himself. He's obviously one of the very best. I think the question mark in the back four is a partner for Maguire. I like the rest of it. I think he needs someone quick, someone strong, someone aggressive next to him. I think when Tuanzebe's come into the team this year, he's looked like he could be. I still think it's a question mark. I still think they could possibly need a centre-half next to him. I'm not convinced about Rojo, not convinced about Lindelof. So Tuanzebe, I think, given a run of games, could be good. McTominay and Pogba in midfield, I think, could be good together. We've seen how good McTominay's been this year. Pogba, you know, he still gets criticism, but he still gets in the team with the qualities he does have. I think them four up front excite me. I think there's real pace.
So I think United need a new number 10?
Yes, that was going to say, I think a question mark is against the number 10 area of the pitch. A player who can knit the team together, who can, you know, the link between the midfield and the forward players. I still think they don't have that. I think Mata was good at that tonight, but I think in the long run, I don't think he'll be the answer.
That's a really good team, isn't it? The only thing maybe when they play with the great teams in the league, do they have enough in the middle of the park there? McTominay, Pogba, look, I think they'd be good together. But maybe it needs another one in terms of in possession. That team would be good, but they probably only have 35% possession in those games. So maybe he wants that, Ole.
Yeah, well, that's what I'd want as well. we want goals, and I think that team, as you saw tonight, for the first time tonight, I've seen a real link between Rashford and Martial. They looked like they knew what each other wanted. I'm not really seeing that, and that's why I put Rashford in that position. I think if he can get on the half turn them areas and run at people. I know he's been very good at left-hand side. I'd rather him on the left-hand side if he had a number 10 who I thought was capable of that role. But I just thought tonight that link between them two excited me. Greenwood, I think he could possibly be a number 9. For now, I'd stick him out there. I think he's creative enough. He's got a lovely left foot.
Gives the team good balance out there with his left foot coming inside, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I think James has been a surprise this year as well. I don't think he was expected to start as many games as he did, but he's been excellent when he come in, and I think he's much better from that left-hand side.
And you've gone for a different formation. You've gone for a 3. We were talking actually though. You were saying that maybe in the future you don't see Wan-Bissaka playing in that role. You see him maybe in the 3.
No, I just think having somebody really athletic in the back 3, I think, is good. Maguire and Lindelof are a bit similar in the sense that they're not the quickest. I'm with Scholes. I'd love Tuanzebe. I think he's going to be a really good player. Shaw and Wan-Bissaka in those full wing-back positions, I think that's good. Scholes said before the game there was too many specialist midfield positions. In that shape there, McTominay and Pogba could be box-to-box and get up and down the pitch. And then you've got to... Basically, the width comes from the wing-backs, and Rashford, Martial and Greenwood could play quite narrow, and Pogba joining in. I think that could work. I think the balance of the team would be good. There'd be goals in it, and it'd be creative. So there's options. You know, and in the end, it's all about opinions. But I think if Man United wanted to have their best season, I think that could help them do that.
No Dan James in your...
I love Dan James, but I just think he would be a brilliant impact sub off the bench just yet. I think he looks more comfortable off the left rather than off the right. And I think off the left right now, I'm taking Rashford because I think he just has a bit more.
I just worry about a back 3 at Manchester United. They've tried it many times. They've tried it under Van Gaal. They've tried it a couple of times.
It's been good this season when they've done it at times.
Has it?
Yeah, I think so.
Against Liverpool, it worked. That kind of...
Yeah, possibly, yeah. Possibly when you play against 3 centre-forwards.
What you're saying is your starting 11 beats his starting 11, yeah?
Of course, yeah. No, the only thing I'd worry about in the back 3, when you're on a big pitch like this, I think the 2 wide centre-halves
down the channels,
would be really wide,
yeah.
stopping the channels. I think Maguire gets a little bit exposed in that central area.
And we were talking about Wan-Bissaka's attacking stats. That's part of the issue for you. In the 44 games he's played, what has he got? 3 assists and it's 15 and 40 for Trent. I mean, there's a difference there.
But he's a really good player. But he's got to add that to be that up to with Trent. He's got to add those goals and assists. He's got 3 last season. Doesn't have any this season. I love him, but here they're used to fullbacks. They get up pitch and get goals and assists. He can improve on that.
All right.